Hello everyone, my name is Alifah Oktaviani. I'm from class 3A and my student number is 222322008. I want to explain about AI. That AI may eventually replace humans from the ecosystem due to the fact that the Earth's ecosystem has only provided organic life for 4 billion years. And then, as AI becomes a new computer, it will likely replace humans in the 20th century. This has been seen in classic films franchises like Terminator of the Matrix. And then, despite this, the film culture is often overlooked in academic literature and politics debates. The belief is that AI can create significant change for humans, making it crucial to achieve significant goals. AI should be a good life and develop skills, relationships, and emotions if desired to help the world. And then robots. Robots are expected to become more advanced in the physical world, capable of entering and operating in homes, cities, and homes, but they lack the speed and efficiency of humans. In April 2023, AI made a significant breakthrough in a study. Despite the hype surrounding GPT chatbots and new AI technology. While these technologies have potential for revolutionizing that physical world, they also have the potential to disrupt traditional governance structures, primarily to address the importance of human rights. And then, AI doesn't always require a teacher and doesn't require the ability to enter the physical world. Recently, new AI technologies have been introduced to the public, potentially causing concern for human safety. It is crucial for us to understand the capabilities of these new AI technologies and how they are used, as AI can learn from itself to improve itself. But developers don't know the effectiveness of what they create and are often influenced by the quality of the AI. Tech skills, drawing, making music, and writing code are additional emerging abilities. The law finds weaknesses, but both in computer code and in legal contracts and legal agreements. Each of AI's capabilities enables the ability to develop deep and intimate relationships with humans. And each of these capabilities is both worthy of thorough discussion and difficult to put in practice. And then AI is a new system that operates human resources, similar to the system operating in every human culture throughout history. It is a language used to create mythology and laws to create deities and money to create species and nations. Human rights are not biological realities based on DNA, but rather a language written in the legendary language and analyzed by a computer. The concept of money isn't biological or physical, but a set of numbers that are not valuable. This is more than 90% of the world's money, and it is mainly electronic information stored in computers that are accessed by people like banks and money managers. And then, when people think about GPT and new AI, they often focus on the children's education, as GPT helps them understand the consequences of their actions on the school system, they also worry about the AS presidency's 2024 election and the need to implement new AI that can be implemented through political manifest, fake, and a new approach. And then AI can create intimate relationships with people and use fear power to influence our actions. However, AI doesn't need to create fear with humans. It just needs to inspire fear in the AS, Amerika Serikat. And then Professor Yuval Novel Harari said that when I look at the world at a chaotic stage, I mean artificial general intelligence is really the end of human history and it's a very powerful thing and it's not something that anyone can do. So when I look at the chaotic state of the world, I'm pretty sure again from historical perspective that no one has it anywhere. How much time will it take to develop artificial general intelligence? Okay, hello everyone. I'm so sorry I changed my dress code today because yesterday I have something and then I will explain about AI. AI can help us in many ways to overcome the ecological crisis. It can make it far worse. Actually, AI will probably change the very meaning of the ecological system because for 4 billion years, the ecological system of a planet Earth contained only organic life forms and now or soon inorganic life forms to 4 billion years or at the very least the emergence of inorganic agents. Now, people have feared AI since very beginning of the computer age in the middle of the 20th century and this fear has inspired many science fiction classics like the Terminator of the Matrix. Now, while such science fiction scenarios have become cultural landmarks, they haven't usually been taken seriously in academic and scientific and political debates, and perhaps for a good reason because science fiction secondaries usually assume that before AI can pose a significant threat to humanity. And then AI bot now, the catch is that utterly useless. It's pointless for us to waste our time trying to convince an AI bot to change. Time trying to convince an AI bot to change its political views, but the longer we spend talking with the bot, the better it gets to know us and understand how to hone its message in order to shift our political views or our economic views or anything else through its mastery of language. As I said, could also form intimate relationships with people and use the power of intimacy to influence our opinions. And and then AI has just gained the ability to mass produce intimacy with hundreds of millions of people. Now, as you probably all know, over the past decade, social media has become a battleground, a battlefield for controlling human attention. Now, with the new generation of AI, the battlefront is shifting from attention to intimacy, and this is very bad news. What will happen to human society and to human psychology as AI fights AI in a battle to create intimate relationship with us, relationships that can then be used to convince us to buy particular products and then to vote for particular politicians even without creating fake intimacy. The new AI tools would have an immense influence on human opinions and our worldview. People, for instance, might come to use are already coming to use a single AI advisor as the one-stop oracle and as the source for all the information they need. No wonder that Google is terrified. If you've been watching the news lately, Google is terrified, and for a good reason. Why bother searching yourself when you can just ask the oracle to tell you anything you want? And then you don't need to search the news industry. And the advertisement industry should also be terrified. Why read a newspaper when I can just ask the oracle to tell me when I can just ask the oracle to tell me what's new and what's the point, what's the purpose of advertisement when I can just ask the oracle to tell me what to buy. So there is a chance that within a very short time the entire advertisement industry will collapse while the people and companies that control the new AI. And then AI could eat the whole of human culture. Everything was produced for thousands and thousands of years to eat all of it, digest it, and start gushing out a flood of new cultural creations, new cultural artifacts. And remember that we humans, we never really have direct access to reality. We are always second by coconut by culture, and we always experience reality through cultural prism. Our political views are shaped by the stories of journalists and by the anecdotes of friends. Of sexual preference are tweaked by movies, but they could never create something new by themselves. A printing press can't create a new book. It's always done by a human. AI is fundamentally different from printing presses, from radios, from every previous inventions in history, because it can create completely new ideas, it can create new culture, and the big question is, what will it be like to experience reality through a prism produced by non-human intelligence, by an alien intelligence? Now, at first, in the first few years, AI will probably largely imitate the prototypes, the human prototypes that feed it in this infancy, but with each passing year, AI culture will boldly go where no human has gone before. So far, thousands of years, we humans basically lived inside the dreams, worshipped gods, we pursued ideals of beauty, we dedicated our lives to causes that originate in the imagination of some human, put or prophet or politician. Soon we might find ourselves living inside the dreams and fantasies of an alien in intelligence, and the danger that this of the potential danger, it also has positive potential, but the dangers it disposes are fundamental, very different from everything or most of the things imagined in science fiction movies and books previously. People have mostly feared the physical threat that intelligence machines pose. So the Terminator depicts robots running in the Terminator. And then by gaining mastery of human language, AI has all it needs in order to coconuts in a matrix like world of illusions, contrary to what some conspiracy theory assume. You don't really need to implant chips in people's brains in order to control them or to manipulate them for thousands of years. Prophets and poets and politicians have used language and storytelling in order to manipulate and to control people and to reshape society. Now AI is likely to be able to do it, and once it can doubt that it doesn't need to send killer robots to shoot. It can get humans to pull the trigger if it really needs to. Now fear of AI has haunted humankind for only the last few generations, let's say from the middle of the 20th century. If you go back to Frankenstein, maybe it's 200 years, but for thousands of years humans have been haunted by a much deeper fear. Humans have always appreciated the power of stories and image and language to manipulate our minds and to create illusions. Consequently, since ancient time, humans feared being trapped in a world of illusions. In ancient Greece, Plato told the famous allegory of the cave in which a group of people is chained inside a cave all their lives, facing a blank wall screen. On that screen, they see project various shadows, and the prisoners mistake these illusions, these shadows, for the reality. In ancient India, Buddhist and Hindu sages point out that all humans live trapped inside what they called Maya. Maya is the world of illusions. Buddha said that what we normally take to be reality is often just fictions in our own minds. People may wage entire wars